Now come on the next sum, that is 58. In this sum, figure is given. In this given statement, the cyclic quadrilateral ABCD, angle A with the ratio C is given 3:1. Angle A with angle C is given 3:1. That means if angle A is 3x, then the angle C is 1x. Now I know that if in any cyclic quadrilateral, like this one, I have to take the point in sequence A, B, C, D. Don't take this like A, B, D, C. Don't. In a sequence, start A, B, C and D. Now angle A and C are in ratio, this one. But I know that these are the supplementary angles. Angle A plus angle C will be 180 degree. 3x plus 1x equals to 180 degree. And x will be 180 divided by 4. That means 45 degree. Now angle A become 3 multiply 45 and angle C become 1 multiply 45. In another way, angle B and D are given 1:5. 1:5, it become 1y. X already taken. Then angle D is 5y. Now angle B plus angle D again will be 180 degree. 1y plus 5y equals to 180. Then 6y equals to 180 and y become 180 divided by 6. That means 30 degree. And angle D become 30 and angle D become 5 multiply 30. That means 150 degree. Now please, I am again repeating this one. Remember these properties and you can solve any sum. Don't say these statements, because in board statements can be changed. So that's why we have to just remember the properties. If I have property, that means I am able to solve any sum of any book related to this chapter. Now I am again going to repeat once again in 1 minute these property. First property, angle at the center is double angle at the circumference. Then angle of the same segments are equal. Then angle of semicircle will be 90 degree. Then opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral are 180 supplementary. And the exterior angle will be equals to interior opposite angle. Okay. Now come on the next exercise, that is 17b. In this exercise, we just have to take one property. I already explain, equal chords makes the equal angle at the center. Okay, that not mean the chord will be opposite, chord will be also here will be. If this chord is equal to this, that means these two angles will be equal. It is not necessary on the opposite side. Equal chord can lie at any point. But in this exercise, we have to deal with the chord. He say chord related to pentagon, chord related to hexagon. That means how to find the angle. If I say there is A, B, C point. In the statement, this is given AB is the side of pentagon. That means it will make the angle at the center. Which angle? This O, angle AOB. That will be pentagon. That means 5 sides will be there. Now center angle will be divided in 5 parts. If this BC related to hexagon, that means this BC is the side of hexagon, that it will make the angle at the center BOC 360 divided by 6. How many sides are there related to that polygon? We have to divide the number of the sides with the 360. We can obtain the angle made by that chord at the center point. Clear? Now we are going to solve this exercise 17b. This exercise have few sums, easy sums, 10 sums only. Now this fourth sum, I am going to starting from fourth sum. There is the given figure. T, P, then S point is there. One triangle like this one. Then from point Q, PQ, then QR, then RS. This is the given figure. And in this given figure, PQ, QR and RS have this sign. That means PQ is equals to QR, QR is equals to SR. And one angle that is given 75. There is given angle of 75 degree. And I want to find the angle of POS. There is center point This is the O point. And I want to find the angle POS, this angle. Now, if I take the PS as base, this is angle at center, this is angle at circumference. Angle at the center is double than an angle at the circumference. It means angle POS will be twice of 75, it becomes 150 degree. This one is clear. First angle easily we find the taking last exercise properties. Then he say QOR. Now I remove it. QOR. I want to find this side. Now this angle I find 150 degree. This full angle is 155. Now this chord are equal. That means equal chords make the equal angle at the center point. If this will be X, this is also X, this is also X. And the full angle I find 150 degree. That means X plus X become 150 degree. I want to find this X. X is same. That means 3X will be 150 and X become 50 degree. It means these three are of 50 degree, 3 equal, because chords are equal. That means 3 50 divided. Then he asked for angle PQR. PQR. Now which angle I have to find? This angle. And this, there is 50. That means there will be 100. Now how to find it? Where is the cyclic quadrilateral? There is not any cyclic quadrilateral. Then what to do? We can see here. If I take like again this one, I know that this is 50. This is also 50. Now these are the radius and isosceles angles are there. If this is 50, that means these base angles will be equal. I take the triangle POQ. If this is Y, this is also Y. 2Y plus 50 equals to 180 and Y become 130 upon 2, that means 65. Calculations are simple, you can do. That means this angle is 65. In the same way, same angle is there, base is again, there will be 65. That means I want to find angle PQR. 65 plus 65, it become 130 degree. Isosceles triangles property. Okay, see. Now next. In a regular, sum number 6, in a regular pentagon ABCD inscribed in a circle. Inscribed, that means inside the circle, all the points lie on the circumference of the circle. There is a regular pentagon. There is a circle, A point is there, B is there, C, D, then E. Regular means 5 sides are equal. These 5 are equal. Then he asks, find the ratio between the angle EDA. EDA, that means this angle. And another one is ADC. ADC, this angle. I want to find the ratio in between these two angles. But first I want to, if I find the angles, then I find the ratio. Okay. Not a single angle is given. Then what to do? Again we use the equal. First I make the center angles. This is my center point. How many sides are 5? That means each angle will be, because sides are equal, each angle will be equal, and each angle AOB, this one, BOC, COD, DOE and EOE, all are 360 divided by 5. Okay, then it becomes 72 degree. That means this each angle will be 72 degree. Which angle I want to find? This angle. No, I want to find EDA, that means this angle. Now what to do? See, there is 72, 72. Okay, that means I can use here this one. I prepare a separate angle here. This is A, E, this is my D point, then O point. I know that this is 72, this is also 72. Now this is an isosceles angle. Base angles, I mean each base angle will be equal here. Okay, now this is 72, there will be X, there will be X. I can first find this X angle. X, 2X plus 72 equals to cyclic property here. 2X equals to 180 minus 72, 108, 2X, and X will be 54 degree. That means this angle will be 54. This will be 54. Okay, now what to do? See, because I know that this full angle is 54, but I want to find only this part. This part. This one is 50. Okay, this 54, but I want this part. Then how to find it? See, this one is 144. Again, these two are equal. I can find this part only. This part. That means it becomes 144 and it becomes YY. I take like YY. 2Y plus 144 equals to 180. Then 2y equals to 180 minus 144, it becomes 36. 36 divided by 2, it becomes 18. That means this part belongs to 18, but this 4 is 54. I want to find this part. Clear? Now, from 54, if I subtract this 18, this part I can find, which 1:4 ratio. We need it. This part I find, but now which part I want to find? This one. See, this I know this is also again 54 because all the base will be equal, but this part I find. Now see here, like this one. This is 54. Now what ratio I want to find? This part with this full part. From there I subtract 18, but to find this full angle, I have to add 18. That means angle ODC become 54 plus 18, 72. Now I can find the ratio. Say 36 with 72, it becomes 1:2. That means this angle is twice than this angle. That means we have to just think. Don't just remember which property, don't learn it, don't cram it. We can use any property according to our mind. We have to just remember these properties. Clear? Now, when I am going to solve more, then your turn and you have to solve the answer. Please try. First, draw these properties, all these properties, 2 or 3 times. Because if you draw and learn these properties 2 and 3 times, that means you remember it. No need to cram. When we draw the diagram, draw that figures, then we just imagination, we just learn that. Okay. One sum I am going to move. Which sum number? C9 sum. The figure shows a circle with the center O. Then there is a BC point. This is not the diameter. There is given A point. The figure shows the circle with the center O. AB is the side of the regular pentagon. Now AB is side of pentagon. And that means 5-sided figure, they take one side. Then AC is the hexagon. This is the 6-sided figure and taken the one side. Find the angle of triangle ABC. We have to find all these angles A, B, C. Now what to do? First I make a AB with center point O. This one. Now I am able to find this angle because I know this angle. How? 360 divided by 5, because this is the side of pentagon. That means angle AOB will be 360 divided by 5, 72 degree. This is the angle of 72 degree. Now AC is the side of hexagon. I also join it. Now angle AOC will be 360 divided by 6, that means 60 degree. These angles will be 60 degree. I know that if this is 60, these bays also equal 60, 60. Now in this triangle this is 72, that means these base angles will be equal. 180 minus 72 and x become 108 divided by 2, 54 degree. Now I find these angles, but I want to find this triangle. Then how to find it? This full angle A I find, because two parts are there, 54 and 60. That angle A become 54 plus 60. 114 is there. Now if I make a triangle here, now these angles are left. Then how to find it? See it. See, take this one. This triangle is there. This is the radius, this is the radius. Again, there is a 72. That means I can find these two angles because these base, this is the radius, this is the radius. There is 72. Same this way, there is 60, there is 60, I can find it. Then opposite angle, I can find it. Opposite angle of this one, this. Opposite is this one. Again small triangles are there. Again angle sum property. Please try. I am leaving it. You have to do. I done. You have to do. Okay. Just see the properties. Please students, please. I am again repeating this one. Don't consider it a tough. It is so much easier because you have to learn few properties. No calculation is, nothing is there. If we remember the properties, we can apply on the sums. So please, best of luck, try to do the sum. The homework for you, that is, I am just giving you few sums because there are same sums as. I am not saying not solve the all sum. I am not saying solve only few sums. I just want to say try these sums. Okay. Note down these sums. 17A. Sum number 4, angle at the center property. Then angle at 9, same segment property. Then angle number 13, quadrilateral property. Different properties I am going to give you. Please try it first, then you have to try all the sums. Which sum I have solved, now you also have to solve that sums. Okay. Next, sum number 18. 2 or 3 properties will be in this sum, combined properties. Then sum number 23. 29, sum number 36, then sum number 42, sum number 47, 55, and the last one is 60 sum from the 17A. Then 17B. Solve the sum number 3, 5, then 10, only 3. If you do these one, that means you are able to solve any sum of these exercise. So, okay, thank you. Have a nice day.